Hello everyone. Summer is almost over. And you think that I may be crazy, but I love the fall and the winter season. It somehow gives me more energy. Strange, no? I know, I think that too, but the colors and the crisp morning air, it's just beautiful. And it was in one of these beautiful days that I got a call from an old client with a very strange request. And that request triggered a memory of a horrible incident that happened to me when I was, I think, a few years into being a mortgage broker. So today, instead of doing a very serious educational video, I thought let me talk about this. And for that, I will have to tell you a story. But before that, you know the drill. Please like, share, subscribe, hit that bell icon. It gets me motivated to keep you up to date with everything real estate. So, a few days ago, I got a call from an old client of mine. Now, she's a very sweet lady, but a little naive. And she had bought a home a few years ago and had put down $50,000 as the down payment. The mortgage was done and she became the owner. Now, she called me the other day asking me when will the bank pay her back her $50,000 that she put towards the down payment. I was like, what? And she's like, yeah, my real estate agent, I just did the mortgage, okay, had told her that after a few years, she can get this $50,000 out of the bank and reinvest it in another property. Now, in all fairness, what he said was technically not wrong, but there were two problems. One, her current financial situation does not permit her to own another property right now. And two, the bank is not going to just give her the money like how she wants. There is a process. You have to voluntarily refinance your home, which in today's times and in today's rates, not a good idea. But she did not get it. She is still under the impression that the original $50,000 that she put as the down payment is her money. And why can't she just take it out? It's her money after all. I tried to explain to her that when she bought the home, the $50,000 went to the seller. The remaining money was given to her by the bank to complete the final sale. I went on to explain that the $50,000 is now just sitting as an equity in her home. And if she needs to take it out, she will have to either sell her home or go to the bank and get a loan against that equity. And this is where I lost her. She just did not get the concept that the $50,000 is not lost. It is in the home. After 45 minutes of repeating myself in many different ways, I gave up. And I told her I'll call her back or go to the bank. Maybe they'll be able to do a better job. I don't know. But this phone call reminded me of an incident that happened to me when I just became a mortgage broker. I was not a real estate broker back then. I had my own mortgage brokerage and a whole bunch of agents. Business was amazing. I was in my mid-20s, so as you can imagine, in my head, I was on top of the world. And then I hired these two agents from another brokerage. They approached me because they had a fallout with their existing mortgage broker, who was also a lawyer. And like I said, I was in my 20s. I did not think. I hired them. 3 weeks later, I got served. Never in my life had I seen the inside of a courtroom. Now I did. I had to go to defend myself. Now the case got thrown out, of course, because there was really no case. But that lawyer piggybacked on a client who was as naive and gullible like my current client. So this is what really happened. Back in 2005, the two agents that I had hired, they refinanced their client's property. The value of her property had come in at around $450,000 and her new mortgage was approximately $300,000. After everything gets done, she comes to the office fuming. And she asked for the balance of the $150,000. She didn't understand that nobody borrowed that money from the house. The agents explained how equity works. The banks also tried, but she just did not understand where her $150,000 went. In the meantime, these agents got fired. I hired them, and their broker, who is a lawyer by the way, convinces this lady that those two agents conspired with me to steal her $150,000 equity and have used her money to start our own business. And once she, the lawyer, found out about their scheme, she fired the two agents and needed the client's help to sue me and my brokerage so that the lady can get her $150,000 back. Go figure, right? She even managed to convince the lady that she will do all of this for free just so people will stop stealing from her. Bottom line, that lady got used big time because she did not understand the simple concept of equity. She got used, the case got thrown out, I don't know if she still understands the concept. But guys, equity is intangible. You cannot touch it, you cannot feel it, you cannot smell it. None of that, because it's a concept of how much money your property is really worth. Equity is calculated as the difference between the value of your property and the mortgage outstanding. Let's take a condo in Erin Mills, for example. A 2-bedroom plus den with 2 washrooms in January of 2022 was going for close to $860,000. So if that condo had a mortgage of $400,000, the equity, which is the value 860 minus the mortgage balance of 400, would have been $460,000. Today, in October 2022, that same condo is being valued at $760,000. Your equity just dropped from 460 to 360, a $100,000 difference. A few years down the road, the condo may touch 900,000, and your mortgage, since you're paying it down, would have come down to 300. You gain 600,000 in equity, and the only way to gain access to this equity is to either sell or borrow against it from the bank. So if you like this video, click on these boxes on the screen. Once again, my name is Preeti Rao and my contact information is in the description box below. Make sure to hit like, share, subscribe and the bell icon so you don't miss any future videos. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to call me because I hold the key that opens the door to your dream home.